Hello everybody, and welcome back to Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. As always, let's get right into it. Yikes, huh? That was a weird way to end. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Let the camera roll long enough, someone's bound to say something crazy. Anyway, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. Yeah, I can't wait. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on that Huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling. Or I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time! Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. But before they walk over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Ghostly. It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no real reason, surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your most primal impulses, murder, and making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island host, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say anymore. Oh, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Wait, you and Wraith sure were awkwardly hanging out yesterday, huh? Not many people can get him to open up, but somehow you managed it. So are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad we're on a schedule. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw. What? Though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Ghostly, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right. I suppose, but no roses. There's such a cliche at this point. That's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Oh, those look pretty. They're probably poisonous, aren't they? It's a lovely bouquet. I just told Dwight save some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Ghostly, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Not gonna lie, I'm a little sad Trickster isn't an option. But go figure. And I mean, I haven't really spent time with Huntress, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to go with Wraith because one, I don't want to go with a killer that's not also into me, and I'm pretty sure Wraith is definitely into me. Spirit, I think, is into me as well. Huntress, I think she likes me, but I don't know if I got the go-ahead with her. Whereas I feel like I got the go-ahead with Wraith. You turn to Wraith and let out a sigh. Wow, are you becoming more like him? Right, since I got to this island, I've been drawn to your quiet nature, your unassuming good looks, the nervous energy you bring to every situation, no matter how normal and mundane. I love the way your brain works, I love the way your body moves, and I love how we are together. Wraith looks like he just watched the Earth explode from an orbiting space shuttle. His mouth hangs open a little, his eyebrows twitch. No one can tell if he's too excited to process or partially dead. Got anything to say, Wraith? Sounds about right. As you board the yacht, Wraith is unsurprisingly quiet, but the awkward vibes are down by about 60%. Good job, I guess. It was nice of Trapper to volunteer his yacht for the start of this day-long date, but a bit dismissive of him to say that you two were so bored that the yacht itself wouldn't even notice you were there. What would he know about fun anyway? He wears an old-timey one-piece bathing suit like the strong man from some bygone carnival. Come to think of it, that actually is a little fun. Wraith just has a regular old button-up shirt and shorts on. Yeah, but they go with... I guess that's his skin? No, now's not the time to think about Trapper and the way his vintage singlet hugs his curves just right. That's what he wants. Classic Trapper trap. You're here with Wraith, remember? Who you chose for some very good reasons you must have, I'm sure. You cast all other thoughts out of your mind and stand at the edge of the deck, looking out at the ocean, wondering what's out there, where you even are. The gentle rocking of the waves feels comforting as you turn to face your paramour. Wraith looks at the ground, holding Azerov's skull. So I wasn't really expecting this. I'm not really sure why you picked me. I know it might seem weird, but I needed to spend some time with other killers on the island, and now I'm 100% sure you're the one for me. To prove your point, you decide to read Wraith a passage about love. Oh, this is gonna go great. Edgar Allan Poe? Yeah, take out a piece of folded paper and recite the poem Romance. I'm not reading this. Thank you. Just gonna fast forward through this one. You get the gist. Lovely and sad, classic Poe. What an incredible lesson on how your youthful, pure ideas of love cannot stand up to the inherent cruelty of the real world. You really understand me, even if we haven't spent every day here together. Takes a deep breath. Well, we don't have much time, so I'll try to catch you up. I guess you've noticed that I'm kind of quiet and thoughtful. I love chess and math. Oh dear. I don't know chess. I despair of man's capacity for hatred and the power of violence, yet I'm drawn to it. I am large. I contain multitudes, I guess. Okay, I hate money and its power over humanity. Even seeing a gold coin on this island sends me into a rage. Sometimes I don't really know what to say or do, but something about you puts me at ease and makes all of this noise in my soul fade away. With you, I can feel myself changing, and that's good. I had to change in order to spend this day with you the way I want. Because almost there. He still can't say it. That's okay, though. You smile at him warmly. See, there it is. You always know how to comfort me. I haven't had that in a long time. Anyone I've been close to has abandoned me, usually against their will, but it still hurts. So why bother trying to connect with anyone? They're just going to be brutally murdered while I watch her over here sleep through it? You put a hand on his shoulder. All I want is someone to love, a family to care for, not touched by evil or greed or power. A small house in the middle of nowhere, never bothered by anyone. You're the first person in forever I felt like I could see a future with. Wraith holds up Azerov's skull. My story about the man who pulled out his boss's skull and spine, that was about me. I kind of figured as much. You almost tell him that you know, everyone knows, but decide against it. Too long I have been attached to Azerov's skull. I have let it define me, no more. Wraith tosses the skull into the water. As he watches it sink, you notice a gold coin on the ground that dislodged from it. You know how Wraith is with gold coins. Well, what do? We're just gonna leave that coin alone. Alright, sure. I mean, he's not even looking, but okay. Waste an opportunity to pick up a perfectly valuable object that might come in handy very soon. Wraith turns to you, smiling. He seems like a new man. Let's go back to the dump. What a romantic sentence to start this day with. As you walk into the cosmic dump, Wraith oozes nervous excitement. Oh my gosh, do I have something incredible planned for tonight? He even tries to wink. It's kind of grotesque, but hey, this sad boy is finally opening up. He pulls out some lotions and oils. Sensual. You ready? That's odd. What's wrong? No, it's just you're holding Azerov's skull again. You just made a whole big thing about how you feel like you've changed and you're not defined by it and you threw it away? Yeah, I did. Azerov was terrible and I am no longer using his skull as my security blanket. This is his brother Paul. Also a really bad guy I took care of. I have 20 of these things, all real bad guys. Ah, well, guess you can't really change some people. Anyways, back to our exciting night to end all nights. I'll stay here and prepare, if you want to go find my bell. He takes a step closer and whispers, then when you come back, we can ring it. What does that even mean? I don't know, but it seems very exciting. And look what you've done to this anxious shy boy. He's losing his inhibitions. Maybe soon he'll be losing his clothes. To get there, though, you have to find the bell. It's got to be somewhere on this island, right? Where do you start looking? That's a good question. I'm gonna guess the Black Lighthouse is Spirit's place. Sure. But I could check out that creepy Black Lighthouse on the edge of the island. Houses usually only have one big room at the top. Should be easy enough to search. You turn to leave and catch Wraith winking at you again as you exit. You know what? Maybe that wasn't a wink at all. Some of the mud he uses to cover up his face is probably dripping while he sweats anxiously. You arrive at the Black Lighthouse, optimistic and full of purpose. You don't see a bell anywhere. Spirit? Hello? Nothing. She's nowhere to be found. Let's be honest, her heart was never really in this process, was it? You start poking around, wondering if Spirit took the bell and hid it somewhere around here. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, hot stuff. You turn to see Trickster, casually posed, light reflecting off his perfect skin, all of his too many abs glistening perfectly. Doing some snooping? I'm looking for Spirit. Me too, actually. We are gonna do face masks, and I told her I'd show her around my stage over on IP Island. It's tight. All the killers we couldn't clear to be in this game are hanging out over there. Just out of view of you and any interested parties' lawyers. Having a blast, doing shots, making content. Oh my dude, you've got to meet my good friend. Nope, stop right there. Not getting sued over a dating sim. I feel that. Hey, have you seen Wraith's bell anywhere? I'm not gonna lie to you, friend, I have no idea who you're talking about. But you wanna hop over to the other island, check out my stage? Oh no. I don't know. I don't want to hurt Wraith. God, I'm too emotionally invested in this. I can always go back and start from this save file again. It's okay. Sure, maybe Spirit's already there. Trickster smiles. Just as you're about to ask how he plans on getting you there, you blink and you're there. Trickster's private stage on IP Island. And it's empty. Yeah, I mean, it's hella early. Everyone is sleeping and recovering from last night's rager. Things don't really get going here till like near midnight. So I have to wait till then to have any fun here. I'm sorry, I don't even know. Oh, I wouldn't say that. How about you leave me alone for a second so I can, freshen up a little first? Trickster likes that idea. As soon as that horny weirdo leaves, you drop the charade and look around for the bell. Nothing. Worried your cover might be blown, you dive into the water and begin the long swim back to the Black Lighthouse. Let's not do this much physical work again, okay? This tickles. As you dry off and catch your breath, you ponder your next move. Where to next? Huntress's cabin. I have a good feeling about Huntress's cabin. I love a cabin in the woods. Great things are always happening at those. People are walking into them and back out of them unscathed all the time. To Huntress's cabin. Wow, this game sure is much bigger than you thought, huh? Might need to replay it a couple times to really be able to grasp how much work was put into it. You enter Huntress's cabin and relax. It's disarmingly cozy with a warm, quirky vibe. You feel like you could live here, if a kooky killer didn't already. Spot something shiny. Is it the bell? You reach out for it, but you're tackled from behind. It's Huntress. She holds an axe to your throat. I found you. Now I get to kill you. Well, I need to make a decision here to be able to close the game. Or even save, so... Say... Beg for your life. Please, I'm so sorry. I didn't know this was your cabin. I wasn't doing anything bad, please. Please forgive me. Did the wild elk offer my mother forgiveness, or did it skewer her? It skewered her? I suppose it's here. Oh. Try again. Oh, we're all the way back here. Well, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.